Try that again.
Take two.
We'll see.
All right. Let's do it.
Fucking internet.
Red talk, motherfucker. Get down with it, identity, shit all over what that fake bitches. Man, I kinda smoking dead, kicking ass on the side. Bringing that flavor, she elevating the vibe. Boom, bitty, bye bye, who's getting high? Everybody is, bitch. Watch how time flies with that real talk with a steel cog. Taste it, cheers with a twist and your chin on your faces. Podcast basics, aced it, going ape shit. Up the ante when they blaze and I take it in. From the gays to the scum to the friends. Every Wednesday when the day ends, all enemies wish they had this energy. This is Ratt talk, catch an ice bag injury. Y'all moving like a motherfucking centipede. We accelerate just to devastate the industry. Horse got the boss swing, this could be the enemy. Turn that fucking mic on, I guess we'll have to see. Ratt talk.
All right, let's see if this will stay on this time, motherfuckers.
Woo.
But it's a welcome to an episode of Ratt Talk. Hey, everybody. Sorry I missed the last couple weeks. Been kind of busy. Well,
bit
you
busy.
were gone last week.
Last week I was at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So,
what happened
sorry.
the week before that one?
No guest, or we just were like.
Yeah, I think
I feel something happened, or we had dinner with your mom. No?
something happened like that. Yeah, but there was another event that was going on.
Something happened, took away our attention.
Mm-hmm. But
we're
hey,
back.
we're here. We made it to this week, so hopefully hopefully we can keep at it the rest of September. We'll see. Let's see if we can go a whole month of doing an episode every week this month.
We were supposed to have a guest on this week, but
Today, yeah, we were
Today,
supposed to have a
yeah.
guest today, but they bailed. And usually it'd be like, well, if we don't have to do a show. But this time I was
You're
like,
like, no,
nah,
okay,
we're
we
gonna
need
do a
to.
show. We're gonna do a show tonight.
yeah.
So what's
Funny.
up, everybody?
It's
This is
ironic.
just a half-assed, put together slapstick.
slapstick.
Yeah.
Kind
Something
of
like that.
ironic that our guest bailed because he was a skateboarder.
And he bailed. Oh,
And he bailed.
Ba-doom-tsh. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's all right.
So,
That's all right.
so I guess that's what we got to look forward to today.
Lots of bad jokes. Hey guys, I'll be here all night.
Mhm. But so you went to Disneyland last week.
I did. I went to
without
Disneyland.
me.
Yes, I'm
You
sorry.
fucking went without me.
Yes, I did. I went without you. My dad took me. Well, my dad and my brother. It was a really good
God
time.
damn it.
Saw Star Wars. It was really cool.
Mhm.
I could sense you getting really mad with me sending you all the
Yeah, you're
pictures and
sending me all
videos.
this cool shit, and I'm sitting here at home. I was like, pff. No, I was at work actually.
No,
that
you
was
were at work.
that was even worse. Is I was working, and you were sending me all this cool shit.
Sorry.
Fucking baby Sarlacc pits and shit.
It was really cool. The whole park was really empty too. Next time we go, you gotta play hooky from work or do something. We gotta go on a weekday.
Well, I get those random days off. I told you, just
Yeah, I mean we have a universal pass. We can only have so many annual passes for places, and then count on your Russian holidays to get a
Mhm.
random Tuesday off.
I don't drink White Claws, man. I don't know. Wait,
Oh,
that's such a
God.
big thing.
It was
right
a
now. I'm not-
Humpcast. Humpcast
yeah.
did it. Shout out to Humpcast for fucking getting D from
D-Rotten.
D-Rotten from the dungeon, getting them all hooked on the White Claws. Honestly, they're not that bad though. I mean, they're not that great either. The only thing I can say is that
I haven't tried the flavored one. I don't know what the flavored
Really?
one's like. Yeah.
the flavored ones are pretty good. I mean, they literally taste exactly like a LaCroix. If you've had any, you've had sparkling water, right? Sparkling soda water
Yeah,
from
I
a
don't
can.
like that shit. I don't like that. I don't like sparkling anything sparkling.
It's basically just soda water with like cherry flavored.
Except for cider. That's the only sparkling shit I drink is cider.
Yeah.
And
That's-
spritzers, I guess.
I mean, it's not bad. The White Claws.
But nah, dude. We're
They're
not
good
we're not
for-
about the White Claws.
they're
over
good
here
for
on Ratt Talk,
shotgunning.
bro. What, White Claws?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's cheating though.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's like half the carbonation and everything.
They're 5%.
And beers are 5%.
Okay. And if you shotgun, but you can shotgun more White Claws and still like catch a buzz, and it's a different kind of buzz. I feel like
Well, if you shotgun anything, of course you're gonna catch a buzz. You're
Yeah.
shotgunning it.
Okay, what I will say, I've shotgun beers and I've shotgun White Claws, and when you shotgun a White Claw, I don't feel as bloated. I definitely get the bubble gut still, and I burp, and it's usually like one big burp, and I'm good. After I shotgun a beer, I kind of feel a little like...
Well, yeah, that's right. You get the beer baby that's gonna come out of your mouth. It's all. And then and then you learn you all of a sudden learn an alien language, and then you go.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It travels up your belly and everything. It's like a little buddy.
Oh God, I was so embarrassed when
and then you taste the beer again, and you're like, fuck yeah.
I went with some coworkers. We went on a boat.
I'm on a boat, bitch.
And we brought a whole case of White Claws, and we were shotgunning them. And I had like the biggest, nastiest burp just come up. Like I just felt it. I was just like, all right. I was expecting just to kind of like a little burp, but it was like.
It was a belch. How? That's how you burp?
Exactly. That's exactly how I burp. You're both 5%. No. Yeah, 5%. But yeah, they do. They get you fucked up. Next time we gotta get the Four Locos. We'll try that. We'll have a fuck the White Claws. We'll have reviews on the Four Loco. I want to die real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I was making all those commercials where it's just like if you've taken this medicine, had this is side effects, you may be eligible for compensation.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine like a couple years, it'll be like if you drank Four Locos in from 2008 to 2013.
Oh, there probably is already something like that.
You might be eligible for compensation.
They took it off the shelf for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I never fucked with those. I think I had one in my entire high school career. I didn't even finish it. I think I had like half a one. And I was like, well, this is like cough syrup and rubbing alcohol.
It's pretty much is. It's pretty much what it is.
Oh, God. I don't understand.
It's cough syrup and rubbing alcohol.
I don't understand the appeal.
Yeah.
I think people just would drink it to not drink beer.
I don't think you were drinking. You were drinking when Juice came out. Do you remember Juice? Sweats remembers Juice. Sweats, if you're still watching, tell me you remember Juice, bro.
You swear like you're that much. You're 3 months older than me.
I drank 3 years before you, though.
I'm sorry. All right, I guess you're right. I have very, very strict
Hey, you're
parents.
spilling your beer.
No, not. It's condensation, motherfucker.
That's part of the beer.
I'm supposed to lick the outside
yeah,
of the beer?
lick the outside of the beer like Lemmy.
Oh, Lemmy. No, that
But no, yeah, dude, yeah, it was fucked up, dude. Four Locos, those. I have nightmares of that shit, dude.
I didn't fuck with them all that much.
But you know what? I drank a whole way before you. I started drinking when I was like 16.
Maybe 16 or 17-ish.
What? That's when you had like your first drink? I was drinking at 16.
No. Yeah, I would occasionally, like, I'd have friends who were over 21 who would hey, buy me this, buy me that.
Yeah, we'd get fucked up every weekend.
I had friends who were older who bought me shit, but it was always
Sparks, fuck yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. All the old ass alcohols.
Mm-hmm.
All the alcohols.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm really basic.
Fuck, I'm surprised D. Rotten didn't say Zima, dude.
Ew, gross. What is that?
Mad Dogs. Ugh. Oh, God. You know they still sell those motherfuckers? I see them. I see them on the shelf still.
You know what I used to fuck with?
What?
Smirnoff Ice.
Well, everybody fucked with Smirnoff Ice. That's like the easiest shit ever. Your dad drinks Smirnoff Ice.
Yep. That was my starter pack.
Fucking.
I would drink like a 40 ounce of like the green apple ones. I'd be bouncing off the wall. I think I'd be more hyper than drunk. And I was
from all the fucking sugar.
Yeah, like I feel like I was probably drunk for my young self, but I was also just like on a sugar high, dancing all over the place, running around. That's why I probably don't remember much. I'm just fucking hyped up on sugar.
That's why you don't remember much. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That fucking sugar, man. It fucking gets you, dude. That fucking sugar.
Exactly.
God, I don't even know what I did, man.
Sugar. Sugar.
Fucking sense. Wait, we were talking about Star Wars. How do we get from Star Wars to this?
Oh, because you were getting all mad at me because I was at Star Wars.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool, honestly. I'm
willing to listen now.
Okay. The park was pretty much empty. We actually started the day at California Adventure.
I don't want to hear about that shit. Tell me about Star Wars.
You only want to hear about Star Wars?
Yes.
All right.
I don't give a fuck about what
okay, I can understand why it doesn't have high reviews because there isn't a lot to do there. You have
it just opened.
You have a few different shops, one ride, and you can take pictures in front of the Millennium Falcon. That's it. You do have stormtroopers walking around. We had one chick who is like kind of decked out.
Do they have a lot of shows there? I feel like it'd be really show based right now, like a lot of costumes and
they really need to do a show. I feel like that would be so cool. Like how at California Adventure they have like those random like shows. One of my favorites is the Five and Dime one with the band and the singers. I love that. I feel like they need to do something like that, like a kind of cool like crowd based sort of show.
Have the Cantina band come out.
They actually I'll get to the they have the cantina and everything, and I'll get to that in a second. But the whole exterior, it's really cool. It's super immersive. Like just being in there is really cool. You have the stormtroopers walking around, and then you have like we had another a chick who was walking around. She had like blue hair, and she was kind of hiding behind things and like hiding with people. She's like, "Oh, can I hide?" Or she was talking about my dad's scooter and asking like how fast it can go, if she can hop on it and it can escape. So that was pretty cool. Chewie just walks around, fucks with people. It's really cool. So that's basically all there is to do. You can download this app from Disneyland. I think it's like Disney Play, something like that. And they have different areas throughout Star Wars, or Batuu, as I should say, where you can scan a panel. And it makes lights happen and things, and then you collect something. I don't really know. I didn't feel like investigating how to play exactly and collecting everything, but I did go around because then you have to give information, a password, and all that crap. And I was like, I just wanted to make something light up. So that's what I did with my phone. Made some buttons light up and shit.
So you didn't do the lightsaber experience at all?
Lightsaber experience?
Yeah, there's a whole experience that you can do. You don't have to buy the lightsaber, but they do take you to the caves and tell you about each crystal, and at the end you can make your own lightsaber, but if you don't want to, you don't have to.
No, I didn't do that. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, the lightsaber's like $200 though.
Oh, I know. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get to another thing about those lightsabers. But next we did the smugglers run.
The ride.
The ride there.
How long was the wait? 2 hours?
I think the wait was only half an hour when we were there.
Nice.
And we got a return time, so we literally just walked onto the ride.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool.
Your dad was in the
yeah, my dad's in the in a scooter. So
bring your handicapped family.
Bring your
to Disneyland.
Well, actually, even then you can still get like it works just like a fast pass too. Like you can.
That's pretty much how they do it.
Essentially, they do it instead of like skip the line. It's like come back in.
Come back in like a half hour.
If the wait, but like if the wait is 2 hours and it's come back in 2 hours. If the wait is 45 minutes, whatever, come back. So it's basically a fast pass. So we hopped right on that, and it's cool because they assign you different parts as random or different positions at random. There's a pilot, so there's 2 pilots. There's 2 gunners, which are the ones who shoot stuff. And the 2 engineers.
Wait, you're saying a gunner is the person that uses the guns?
Yes.
No way.
Well, there's missiles too.
No way.
Fuck you.
But the guy who functions the guns is called a gunner?
And then there's 2 engineers. And they're the ones who are in charge of fixing if the shit's hit the ship is hit.
If the shit is hip, when it hits, it's like, yo, what up, dog?
Oh, no.
If it's any rapper with Lil in front of it,
exactly.
Get it? Shit.
Little shit.
Get it?
I got it. So the ride's really cool. It's very similar to Star Tours in a way, to where you're strapped in a seat and there's the whole vessel is shaking and moving, and you have a screen in front of you.
But the screen is actually the outline of the Millennium Falcon window. Correct?
Yes. So yes,
that is the screen. Is like the window.
Yeah, it's like a big ass like window that's in front of you, and there's all these little panels.
Dome.
So it's tiny. Like you walk in and then you sit down. Like it's kind of like if you're claustrophobic, it's probably not recommended. because it is you're inside like a little vessel. And each person has responsibilities hitting buttons at certain times, and they make it pretty easy. Essentially, when your buttons light up, you hit them. But for the pilots, it's a little harder because the two pilots, one can control.
One is going up and
one can control up
the
down.
Velocity, yeah.
One controls going up, down, and
the other one's
the
side
speed,
to side.
and the
Yeah.
other one's left, right, and the brakes.
Well, yeah, the throttle. Yeah,
left, right, brakes, and then up, down, gas.
Man, that's
So it's really hard to work with somebody else too and kind of do that. So they don't make it easy, but it's a lot of fun. So we did that twice actually. First time I think I was a gunner, and then the second time I was a pilot. So it was a lot of fun. Actually, really, really cool experience. Like I was just smiling from ear to ear the whole time. That's basically all there was to do there. We went back later in the evening and we got pictures in front of. Oh no! We went to the cantina next. Did the whole cantina experience. We had booked a reservation, all that. Got in there, had some cocktails. Super stupid expensive. But there is a little droid DJ in there. Do you remember the old Star Tours? The little dude, like, oh, I'm still getting used to my programming.
The
little droid that goes with you on Star Tours. The old Star Tours.
Oh, yeah.
Brakes! Where are the brakes?
Yeah, that's right.
So, since he was retired...
The old pilot, pretty much.
The old pilot. Since he was retired from Star Tours, he's now been reprogrammed to be a DJ at the cantina.
That's
So he's there, like, bopping and jamming out, and then occasionally, like, the music stops, and he's like, oh, I'm new here at... Or cantina, whatever. I'm still getting used to my programming. Like, it's still basically the same script, but it's obviously... They took out words because he was reprogrammed.
That's funny.
And then at one point, like, the power kind of goes out and everyone's like, oh, and the bartender has to, like, smack the wall or something, or smack the inside of the bar, does something, and then all the lights kind of kick back on. And they play the cantina song every once in a while. They're like, all right, guys, and then they play it, and it's like, ah. So it was
We're gonna play America's favorite song.
I didn't have any blue milk because if I was gonna pay $15 for something, there needed to be alcohol in it. So I bought
Blue milk was really $15.
I mean, the cocktails were $15. I'm guessing the blue milk had to be like 8 to 10.
Yeah.
I heard it wasn't even. It's not even real milk. I think it's like a soy milk kind of thing.
Yeah. I think it's soy based.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lactose intolerant people.
Yeah, so it's soy based. But all the cocktails were pretty good. I had one. It was like a kind of like their version of a margarita, and it had some like mango custard on top of it with black salt. It looked cool. Looked different. Never seen anything like that. So I spent some time at the cantina, and then we went back later in the evening to take pictures in front of the Millennium Falcon, and there were people there taking pictures with their lightsabers, and they were all lit up, and they were like taking dope ass pictures. I was thinking like a lot of people, every single person taking pictures had them, so I was thinking like, oh, maybe it's like maybe they bring them out for you to take pictures with. Kind of get in line, and then we realize, oh no, it's like a bring your own lightsaber type thing. Okay, fine. So
BYOLS.
yeah. So we go. I go to take pictures anyway, sure, and doing it by myself. And then my dad is talking to one of the cast members who I had been chatting with, and we were all talking in kind of in character, like, "Oh, I'm from this planet." Da, 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 talking in character, like they knew I was enjoying it. And he had mentioned, I guess, that we hadn't gone as a family since we were kids. Like, I can't remember the last time I went with my brother and my dad. Like, it's been at least like a decade that we've all gone together. So, and my dad, I think, mentioned, like, I had my stroke. Da, da, da. I didn't think I'd be able to do this and take my kids to Disneyland. So we're all here together finally. And those fucking cast members make magic happen. So they asked like a random group of people, like, hey, would you mind letting these 3 people use your lightsabers just for some pictures? And we'll take pictures for you as well. So, so we have
So they pick somebody else, like, you people, you guys, you want to make some magic? Instead of David Blaine, want to see some magic? You want to make some magic? You want to make some magic?
But we got really amazing pictures in front of the Millennium Falcon. Like some like kind of like cool serious ones in character, me and my brother kind of looking like we're dueling, And then we had some of just me and my brother like sitting down on the ground like with lightsabers like we were kids playing Star Wars. So it was really, really cool to get pictures of all of us all together.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. And then at the end of it, once we're about finished with our picture session, up runs behind me is fucking Chewie. Runs up behind me, gives me the biggest hug, and I'm like, holy shit. Like I was so surprised, and the photographer got pictures of like the sheer joy in my face of him coming up and surprising me, and we got a big hug from him at the end of the day, and that was the last thing we did. So overall, it was a super magical, fun experience.
But what is there? You said everything that you did, but what is there though?
That is what's there.
What, just stuff that you did? There's no like random TIE fighters walking around. There's no like the shops aren't set up in a specific way.
I mean,
they don't have displays out that's like a reference to the movies or anything. Or
I mean, they have some shops, but that's it. They have a shop like
when you talk about Disneyland, there's so many like little tiny things that you can notice.
There's not a lot though.
I don't think you looked at it hard enough.
I did. Okay, so they have different.
You're telling me that they don't have enough Star Wars references?
They have different shops there. The first one that's there up closer is the
What about the life-size AT-AT? You wasn't there?
Nope, that wasn't there.
Jeez.
No life-size AT-AT. Maybe during the day, but we missed it. Didn't see it. I got maybe they bring it out on the weekends.
I'm pretty sure it's just a thing that's there.
No.
Like a statue.
No, there was no life-size AT-AT.
Disappointing.
There was X-Wing fighter that was kind of just sitting there. There was a shop for the there was like a marketplace.
You didn't go to the back area where the Resistance was or anything?
I mean, there were spots to take pictures, like in front of like spaceships.
But you didn't go around to the area where the other ride was going to be, or?
We went back there, and there's nothing. There's not a lot there. There's a couple.
Well, that's very disappointing.
There's a couple picture taking opportunities, but it's not like cool immersive shit. And they have like a little like kind of marketplace area type thing where they have different like, oh, you can buy like little souvenirs for this or little souvenirs for that, and it's very like it's non-Disney. Like you don't see Disneyland written anywhere over there. It's all kind of its own shit, which is cool.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's why like there's a whole universe of stuff that they can stuff into this little park, and you're telling me that, oh yeah, they had some shops, they had this thing, they had that thing, and you're telling me that's all they have?
I mean, they have like a droid.
That sounds very disappointing.
I think they have like a droid making experience, but you have to go there.
Yeah, you can make your own droid, and you can do your own lightsaber. See, you don't even know you can do your own lightsaber. I don't trust your judgment anymore. I think you need to go back. I just need to go back.
I know you can make your own lightsaber. But I didn't realize like it was a whole crystal thing. We didn't go in there. My dad, I feel like he was kind of more itching to go on rides and shit. And we're okay, like so we kind of hopped around. And I'm one. I don't really give two shits about the rides. I just like walking around and exploring. It's also a little difficult with his scooter in like shops and stuff. So I get it.
Yeah.
So I kind of like cruised by myself. But like everything like cost money. All the like the droid experience, like that costs money. Making a lightsaber that's $200. I mean, they're cool. Oh God, they're so cool. The sounds they make sounds when you like womp 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 when you move around. And the way it turns off, it's like the light literally retracts into the handle.
Yeah, I've seen them.
They're just not made for like fighting.
No, of course not. You can buy reinforced ones, though, that you could do some light play with them. Yeah, light play.
That's awesome. Nope, there's no Jabba the Hutt. There's no, as far as I know, no bounty hunters walking around. There was a chick walking around who was part of the resistance, hiding from stormtroopers. And then Chewie walks around.
Yeah, I feel like there's still a bunch of stuff that you missed. Cause
maybe they didn't have all the shit out because I went on a fucking Wednesday. They probably don't pull out all the shit when the park is super empty anyway. But they had
Yeah,
they had
maybe.
different shops, different little marketplaces. They didn't have they didn't have a fucking AT-AT walking around or anything. They just had they had a little area, and it was kind of just deserted. They had kids sitting. It was so cute. There were babies crawling in the round with like little droids.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a little pocket area. I don't know what it was, but parents were just standing there, and the babies were sitting there, and the droids were like,
Just rolling around.
yeah. Honestly, those droids are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was talking to someone. I was like, dude, can you imagine if you have a cat? And they're like, oh, God, we have a cat. We can't wait. Having a little cat being like, what the fuck is this thing? Just rolling around. Because I mean, they're tiny, but they're a good size. You just kind of have them rolling around. So you can make either an R2 unit or a BB. What is it? A BB-8 unit or a BB unit?
BB unit.
BB unit
Yeah.
or an R2 unit.
Mm-hmm.
They have like little they look like they're handmade plushies.
I don't know, but from what you're telling me, that's still disappointing.
It's like, it's cool, but it's not like the greatest. You don't spend all day there. We spend a good amount of time there, but we didn't spend all day there. There's not enough to do. Maybe if there were shows, I feel like that's the next step. They need to do like lightsaber demonstrations or like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just some kind of fucking show. They have the room for it. Honestly, and it was just a lot of people finding shade and just sitting. Just everywhere. Like Disneyland China or something.
Why was it that hot that day?
It was pretty hot.
Go on the rides and get wet and shit.
Well, we wanted to check out Star Wars.
Well, congratulations. You got to see it before I did.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously...
It's pretty cool. I think you'd like it. I think we would have more fun, honestly, if we went together because... actually, no. I take that back. I feel like you would hype me up to buy something. Like a lightsaber.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I would just see you get excited about a lightsaber and I'd be like, okay, let's buy it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I don't know. you'd make me spend money.
Okay.
It's really
sorry
cool.
about that.
I think you'd geek out. I cried when I walked in. I got a little teary-eyed because it was just really cool. I'm glad it wasn't as packed when we went, but I feel like I wish there was more stuff to like look at. Oh yeah, all that Spider-Man shit's happening. Fucking Disney. Fucking Sony.
Yeah.
Or are we gonna save that for another day?
What? No, we could talk about it now. I mean, it's a good segue. I was trying to think of a better segue than just be like, well, yeah.
Fucking Disney.
Well, they can they have all the money, dude. They have all the fucking money.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was actually just thinking about Spider-Man the other day. I want to watch it again. I want to go watch it.
Let's go watch it. I still haven't seen Far From Home.
Oh, fuck, it's so good.
I heard. I want to go
so
see
good.
it. I like the Spider-Verse.
You,
I'm surprised the Spider-Verse didn't do as well.
That. What do you mean Spider-Verse didn't do as well?
Yeah, it was the lowest grossing, almost said Star Wars, lowest grossing Spider-Man movie of all of them that have come out. I think.
Into the Spider-Verse?
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure I think I heard somewhere that was one of the lowest grossing ones.
I don't think so.
People were like, ooh, animation. Meh.
No, I don't think so. Fact check yourself again.
All right. Oh, yeah. Did you hear Kevin Hart's paralyzed? Speaking of fact checks.
Send me that shit.
Well, I read it and then I'm like, oh, wait, never mind. Because I immediately fact checked myself. Or I immediately, like, I saw the article and then I told you and then I went back to the article and then underneath it there was another article saying fact check. And kind of was like, oh, okay. Thanks, Facebook.
But yes, Kevin Hart is still alive and well.
I think he had
not well, but
he had to have back surgery.
He's alive. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, it was very touch and go. Like it was. They didn't know what the damage was or anything. But man, yeah, this whole Spider-Man fiasco shit, man. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. Sony is just. They're just...
Yes.
Sony's sticking to their guns. What?
Spider-Man was the lowest grossing one. They list them all from 9 to 1. The lowest grossing one was Into the Spider-Verse. Last but certainly not least, the animated multiverse hit Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse may have been the lowest performing at the box office, but its highest rated 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. praised for being much needed. Praised for bringing much needed diversity and humor into the superhero genre. The animated movie will likely get a sequel too. So that one is the absolute lowest grossing one of all of them. Then the next is Amazing Spider-Man 2. Amazing Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man. And then Spider-Man Homecoming, number 4. Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man Far From Home is number 2. And the highest grossing is it's not really Spider-Man movie. It's Captain America.
Movie. See, that again. That doesn't. I don't like your articles. Whatever you're reading, wherever you're getting your facts from, I don't like it. Dumb opinion. It's fake news. The news is fake.
That one is the lowest gross. They have all the numbers there. The Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is the lowest grossing one. And I think it's way better than all the fucking Tobey Maguire ones.
I don't know. Because the Tobey Maguire ones are really good. Except for the third one.
And the third one still did better than the Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's because it was a highly anticipated, like, trilogy. Like, oh, shit, they're making the trilogy. It's a Spider-Man trilogy, and Venom's going to be in it. This is the first time Venom was ever in a movie.
That's cool.
You don't even know who Venom is.
I do know who Venom is.
Who's Venom?
He's the Dark Spider-Man.
No, he's not.
No? Not like the anti-Spider-Man?
No, that's Spider-Man.
You know what I'm talking about. The anti one. The one that's like the Spider-Man without the man. That's all spider.
Yeah, the Venom isn't a spider whatsoever.
It's a
no, that is not.
Yes, Maximum Carnage. He's all dark and like venomy. I don't know. Can you explain Venom to me then?
Venom is an alien species that comes to Earth. He's a symbiote. That's what it is.
Yeah, he's like the Nega Spider-Man.
No, he is not that at all. Venom is his own thing. He's his own thing. He's Venom.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with Spider-Man whatsoever. Well, I mean, yeah, he has something to do with Spider-Man and the fact that they fight each other.
Okay.
And then team up later.
Well, then why does he look like a Spider-Man?
Their powers aren't very similar. Or I mean, they can do very similar things, yes, but it's not web that he's shooting out. It's not.
It's Venom.
Yes. Sure.
Whatever. I was close enough. You laugh at me. Whatever. Why don't you educate me instead of being like, you're wrong. Wrong.
Because you're sitting there talking like you're right. You're like, yeah, that's what he is. Like, no.
I know who you're talking about. Just because I don't know a lot about him doesn't mean I don't know who you're talking about.
And that's exactly what it means.
Whatever, Brett. But
speaking of movies and Spider-Man and everything, it actually went into theaters again. Spider-Man Far From Home.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go watch it. I think it should be still be at the Studio Movie Grill.
Is it? I don't think so.
I think so.
But let's see what movies are coming out this week.
Oh man, are we pulling a page from the Humpcast? What movies?
I think because it's coming out this week. I think. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Movies this week. Yep, it is coming out. Fuck.
What? It?
Yep.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. And I want to go see that. I want to go see that this weekend, maybe. That's what I want to do this weekend. What do you want to do this weekend?
I work all weekend.
Well, so, okay. Fine. You know what? Fuck your dreams. Fuck anything you want to do.
Well,
forget I asked.
Okay. Well, when do you want to go? What do you want to do? When? When do you want to go?
I'm not talking about. It's asking you in general. What's a goal that you want to? What's something that you would like to? You are looking forward to this week?
Oh.
I was trying to.
I see. No, I guess it's just unfamiliar to me because I have no hopes and dreams when it comes to like, because everyone makes plans on the weekends and I work on the weekends. So I can never, unless it involves drinking at like 2 a.m, I really don't go out and do much on the weekends because by the time I'm out, everyone's already had
that's
dinner.
a bummer.
Yep, life sucks.
Thanks.
But I would like to see. Oh,
we're not going to be doing an episode next week.
Okay.
We're
Oh yeah,
gonna
we're
be gone.
not. We're gonna be at a show.
We're going to go to a show. Yes.
I got all drunk. Actually, it was a couple Wednesdays ago after we did Rat Talk. I got all drunk and I went online and I bought tickets to see Prophets of Rage. Which, for those of you who don't know, it is like the hybrid of
We might do
members
an
from.
episode this next week. Maybe
We
on
can do
Thursday,
early enough,
yeah.
maybe.
Well, I was going to say on Thursday.
Oh, on Thursday, sure. We saw. Oh no! What was I saying? You interrupted me. Oh, Prophets of Rage is Rage Against the Machine and Cypress Hill. So it should be fun. Excited. Where's the show at the Mayan?
The Mayan.
I've never seen a show at the Mayan.
Never even heard of the Mayan. What the fuck is the Mayan?
But I got tickets.
Who
and
is Mayan?
They're GA tickets. So I think it's everything is GA.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically all just one big mosh pit party.
Did you ever find out the name of the band that was supposed to be on here?
That was supposed to be on the show?
A couple weeks ago, yes. From Texas, Justin's buddies.
Oh, no. I can't remember their name. Justin told me once. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. We were supposed to have a band on and they canceled. And everyone's canceling on us.
So that's why.
You should look up Texas Death Star. That is my cousin Dave's band.
Texas Death Row.
Texas Death Star.
There it is. Texas Death Star. Didn't we play them? We played them last time, right? We
played them a while ago. Which song should we play though? Oh, see, there's my cousin. I'm not sure what song we should play by Texas Death Star.
There's this one, Sucker Punch.
Have we already played that
Till It
one?
Hurts. I'm thinking we might have played the newest song, which was two years ago.
Okay.
This one's from 6 years ago.
It's even older.
Yeah, is that your cousin right there? How long has he been in this band?
I don't know. I mean, that's my cousin right there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that
Oh
kinda
God,
nice.
that's before that's like pre-beard.
That was before the beard. But Texas Death Star is your cousin's band that plays all over Los Angeles. We've seen them a couple times at the Whiskey.
We saw them once at the Whiskey, yeah.
Didn't we see them a couple times? No, just
we
the one time?
We only saw them once. Want to catch them again. But yeah, my cousin's a rock star. It's actually pretty cool. Well, I should preface this by saying he's more of an uncle than a cousin, but he's not technically an uncle. So anyone who's not an uncle is a cousin. If that makes sense.
Sure.
I don't know. The way my family is, a lot of times, I guess, if they're cousins. I mean, maybe it also he's like, oh, this is my little cousin. So I was like, okay, because I guess uncle makes him sound old, but this is actually my dad's cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So, and when we last time we saw him, we at the Whiskey, we did shots together, and he was saying, oh, I remember holding you when you were a little baby. And I'm like, yep. Now we're doing shots at a bar. Fun stuff. Life's crazy. So.
All right, so we're gonna take it on this song till it hurts.
Sure.
Is this the one? We agree, or are we gonna do this one?
This one probably looks like it has better audio quality.
Yeah.
So we'll go with the one with the better audio quality.
Alrighty. Okay, so like I said, next week probably not gonna be here. Probably will. But definitely it's going to be a lot of rocking to do. We got Prophets of Rage next week, and then 4 days after that, we're going to go see motherfucking Iron Maiden.
Yes, I'm so ready. Our seats are really awesome for that, huh?
I hope so. So till next time, folks, maybe it'll be next week, maybe it'll be a year from now. Who knows? Who knows with this show? But we love you guys. We'll see you next time, I guess.
See you on the
You
next
ready?
one.
Mm-hmm.
He loves me. He loves me not. 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 He loves me. He loves me not.